Terence Crawford was reportedly left shocked after watching new training footage of Teofimo Lopez. People close to him say the videos made a strong impact and even raised concern for his close friend and training partner Shakur Stevenson. Insiders claim Crawford was not casually impressed but genuinely surprised by how powerful and intense Lopez looks right now. According to reports, Crawford privately admitted he has never seen Lopez look this dangerous before. He allegedly felt this version of Lopez is far more serious than anything seen in past fights. These reactions quickly spread across the boxing world, with fans debating whether Crawford was truly worried or simply building excitement. Multiple sources suggest the concern is real and that Crawford has since pushed Shakur harder in training after seeing how much Lopez has leveled up. Before the training footage became public, Crawford reportedly added more fuel to the situation with a bold prediction. Shortly after sparring clips of Crawford and Shakur went viral, he allegedly posted online saying he believes Shakur will dominate Lopez. While the message sounded confident, people close to Crawford felt something was different about his tone. One source said Crawford always supports Shakur publicly, but privately he has been telling others that Lopez looks extremely dangerous in training. According to insiders, Crawford is not taking this fight lightly at all and believes the threat is very real despite his public confidence.
I think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a great fight. You'll really see, because I mean, at the end of it, they're both Olympians. They're both multi-division world champions. Teo is an incredible fighter, and Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ.
This situation stands out because Crawford has been training with Shakur throughout the entire camp. That gives him direct knowledge of Shakur preparation and current form. Many believe Crawford is making strong public statements to keep Shakur confident and motivated. However, his private reactions to Lopez training appear to tell another story. As footage of both fighters spread online, the boxing world became obsessed with breaking down every detail. Some reports claim even Crawford looked surprised by the level of intensity Lopez is showing in his preparation.
Great defensive fighter, very good offensive fighter. The difference between the two, for me, I think that Teofimo might be a little bit stronger of the two. But, speed can sometimes nullify power.
Sources who claim to have seen camp sessions say Crawford showed Shakur recent clips of Lopez training and pointed out key details. An insider shared that Crawford highlighted Lopez's hand speed, power, and movement to make one thing clear. This is not the same Lopez from previous fights. He was not trying to scare Shakur but wanted him to fully understand the challenge ahead. These conversations have taken on greater meaning now that the fight is only weeks away. Many fans believe Crawford sees things others do not because of his elite experience.
The way to win, if he stays outside and boxes, Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best speed in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make it a really good.
Reports suggest there were moments when Crawford told Shakur team to raise the intensity of camp. According to sources, Crawford warned that Lopez is training with extreme urgency. One alleged comment from Crawford suggested Lopez is preparing like everything is on the line and that Shakur team must match that energy. Fans later analyzed these remarks and felt Crawford may have been worried Shakur was not fully locked in early on. The biggest turning point appears to be specific footage that made Crawford rethink how dangerous this fight could be.
And I feel like you one of the last of the dying breed that actually want real challenges.
Yeah, I'm competitive, bro. So it's like, I want to be the best. So when I see certain guys out there, and I seen Teo his last fight, I was there front row, and I'm like, damn, this dude is like, he's like a baby Roy. Like, he like doing things with his hands down, flashy.
People who closely follow both fighters say Lopez has been posting brutal training videos showing elite speed and conditioning. One source close to Crawford camp said Crawford watched Lopez hit pads and immediately noticed something different. He reportedly replayed the footage multiple times, studying the combinations, angles, and explosiveness. The reaction was a mix of respect and concern. While none of this has been officially confirmed, the consistency of these reports suggests something serious caught Crawford attention.
He a little cuckoo too, like he has like a little mental lapses every once in a while.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. His IQ will frustrate him.
Don't you think Teo has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think.
What adds more weight is that Crawford allegedly did not keep the footage to himself. He reportedly showed it to Shakur and the rest of the team so everyone understood the level of danger. Fans flooded social media with excitement and concern after hearing this. Some fans said if Crawford is worried, then the fight will be wild because he knows talent when he sees it. Others said Crawford calling Lopez a beast means a lot given his legendary status and experience.
It's really that time for him to really take his first loss and, me whoop his ass to the point where either he quits on the stool or I knock him out. How I see this fight being played out is with me pretty much setting that momentum for the people out there as well. Not really trying to force for it. However, I can't be too technical with Shakur.
Skeptics have pushed back and say this could all be promotion. Some fans believe Crawford comments are meant to build hype and boost interest. They argue that making Lopez look dangerous only makes a Shakur win look bigger. This split reaction shows how hard it is to separate real concern from marketing in modern boxing. The timing matters because the fight takes place January 31st, 2026 at Madison Square Garden. Both fighters are deep into final preparations and mind games now can matter.
You just said, though, you said that you ready to pull an upset. So you acknowledging that Shakur the better fighter?
Never.
No. You just said that. You said the upset.
Well, I say the odds are probably has him ahead.
No, yeah, it's just the odds. They got him as the favorite.
Oh,
right
got you.
Yeah, the odds I think is like 3-1 right now.
Okay.
So that's all.
Experts continue debating whether Crawford warnings are real or strategic motivation. Sources say Crawford has been more involved in this camp than any before. One insider claimed Crawford is present almost daily sparring, advising, and studying footage. This level of involvement suggests he is fully invested in making sure Shakur is ready. Because of this, many believe Crawford concerns about Lopez are genuine and not just hype.
The Teofimo knockout Shakur? No. Can Teo adjust to the point where he beats Shakur? Yeah. You don't see how? Shakur hates slick and economic boxers. So does Teo. They both hate what each other are. Shakur looks great against volume punchers.
What truly caught Crawford were specific parts of Lopez training. Sources say Crawford was especially impressed by Lopez hand speed, which appears faster than in past fights at this weight. One person said Crawford noted that Lopez looks like he has the speed of a lighter fighter with the power of a bigger one. The second area was Lopez footwork and ring positioning, which appears much improved from recent performances. These changes stood out immediately to Crawford.
Give out too much. I don't want to give out too much.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we all know he had problems with people that move around the ring. He wants to stand in front of them, and he could pick them apart when you stand right there in front of him. But I plan on doing, I'm not going to say the game plan, but I plan on doing a little bit of both.
Sources also say Crawford was impressed by how smoothly Lopez moves while staying balanced during combinations. Another major concern was Lopez conditioning, which appears better than ever. An insider shared that Crawford noticed Lopez training for a full 12-round war rather than chasing an early finish. This level of preparation suggests Lopez is ready for a long battle. Crawford experience makes these observations especially meaningful.
Next, I want to see him fight Teo. If Teo can win, I don't have him beating Shakur, but he's more likely to fight Devin with out no clauses, just straight up welterweight. We have video footage. We've seen Shakur Stevenson say in an interview, I don't want no clauses. Then maybe a year later on the Breakfast Club interview, he say, I want clauses.
Another detail that stood out was Lopez improved defense and head movement. One person said Crawford pointed out how clean Lopez defense looks right now. He reportedly warned that landing clean shots may be difficult if Lopez keeps moving like this. These insights led Shakur team to adjust strategy and focus more on angles and traps. The final concern was Lopez mental focus. Crawford allegedly said this version of Lopez looks hungry and locked in, similar to when he beat Lomachenko. This pushed Crawford to work even harder with Shakur on mental preparation.
Man, that fight right there, I think this is gonna be like his. I think this is gonna be Shakur like best opponent for him, style-wise and all of that. Just because I feel like they match him up perfect.
Fans remain fascinated by what Crawford truly thinks. Publicly, he has said multiple times that Shakur will win, and he reportedly placed a large bet backing him. Privately, sources say he still respects how dangerous Lopez is. People close to Crawford say these views do not conflict. They believe Crawford can trust Shakur while also acknowledging the serious threat Lopez brings.
What fight this is? It's a super fight. It's a super fight. It's interesting because every time I've spoken to Shakur about moving up in weight, he's always said, look, I'm good at 135. I think he understands that these guys at 140 are just a lot bigger.
This mindset fits Crawford's career, where confidence always came with respect. His role goes beyond friendship, as he has reportedly spent countless hours studying Lopez fights with Shakur. One insider said they watched the Lomachenko-Kambosos and Taylor fights repeatedly. This deep preparation shows how serious Crawford is about giving Shakur every advantage. Sources also say Crawford selected specific sparring partners to match Lopez's style and physical traits.
We know Teo for getting up for the big fights. And the reason why I really want to see this fight, I truly believe that Teo could stop Shakur. It ain't going to be no headshot that's going to do it. It's going to be the body shots. Shakur didn't get on those ropes when he fought Zepeda. I felt like Zepeda put him on a rope.
According to one person, Crawford personally chose every sparring partner for camp. He wanted fighters with similar speed, power, and movement to Lopez. Nothing was left to chance. This attention to detail has boosted confidence within Shakur team. The outcome of this fight could reshape the division with two young stars in their prime. Analysts believe the winner will become one of the biggest names in boxing and set up even larger fights ahead.
The fight between Stevenson and Lopez. What a fight. Who wins that? Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him. I've heard him on the pod. He bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer. Slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time.
Lopez has also said beating Shakur is just the beginning and that he wants to fight Crawford in the future. He recently mentioned that if Crawford can move up to fight Canelo, then he can move up as well. This adds intrigue because Crawford is helping prepare the man standing in Lopez's way. Some insiders believe Crawford may also be studying Lopez closely for a possible future fight. Whether true or not, it adds another layer to this rivalry.
Tim Bradley said that he feels like Shakur Stevenson can hurt you. Not necessarily with power, but by frustrating you, controlling the distance, nullifying your offense, just making you look bad. He said that he feels like Shakur has superior boxing IQ compared to you.
That's cool. That's his opinion. That's cool.
The relationship between Crawford and Lopez has had ups and downs over the years. Sources say Crawford's current assessment is purely professional. One insider said when Crawford calls Lopez a beast, it comes from respect, not drama. As fans try to separate truth from hype, many questions remain. Without direct confirmation from Crawford, much is based on reports. Still, his intense involvement in camp suggests he sees this fight as a serious challenge.
You got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, around that area. So, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
The most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
What is clear is that both fighters are in top condition and the build-up has been electric. January 31st cannot come fast enough for boxing fans. Whether Lopez's power and focus or Shakur's skill and control will win is still unknown. Until fight night, Crawford continues pushing Shakur to be fully prepared. The stakes are massive and expectations are sky high. Fans now wait for what promises to be an unforgettable battle between two elite fighters.